One of my TikTok friends asked me, how did I come up with the whole idea about the submarine that I came up with, and about how the world is about to change. And this is my last video talking about the submarine. The reason why I came up with what I came up with is because I want y'all to think, put your mind to work with me. Back in 1912, right, they built the Titanic ship, right? And there was a lot of millionaires and there was a lot of billionaires that was on this ship. And a lot of these wealthy people that was on this ship, they had a lot of power. I mean, a lot of power to change the world, right? A lot of them had control over money. They had control over politics. They had control over big corporations and businesses. It was almost like it was planned for these certain wealthy people to be on this ship. So think back. Think the way you would think as if you was living back in 1912. The same thing going on now was going on in 1912. The Titanic ship was something that everybody all across the world knew about, and everybody had headlines on it. Everybody was focused on it because they had all the high-tech celebrities on it. Imagine a Titanic ship that's going on right now, how it would be all over the news and all over the radio because they would have pictures and all of that, right? So while the world is distracted on the Titanic ship and who's on it, you got the media, you got all of them. It's other things that is going on that the people was not aware of, right? So when the Titanic ship sank and all these wealthy people that had power is now dead, basically it was an end to something else and the beginning of something, because those wealthy people that have power to control or let it continue, they are now dead, so they have no say-so. This is the reason why the Internal Revenue started. This is how all of this came about, because the people that have power to control it are now dead. So now we are in 2023. We are in modern times. It's the same situation that happened back in 1912. You got 5 billionaires and millionaires. You got 5 billionaires, right, that has power over something. If you look at these men history, they got power over something. They are millionaires and billionaires, just like the Titanic ship. They were millionaires and billionaires with control. Instead of being on a ship, they use a submarine instead of a ship. And the same thing going on now went on back in 1912. Everybody was talking about it, not thinking about what is going on the other side. They focusing on that side, looking at the ship. They not focused on that side, right? So now you got 5 billionaires that is on this submarine, just like the Titanic ship. It goes deep in the ocean, exactly where the Titanic was. That's a symbolism right there, right? And the name of the submarine was called Ocean Gate Titan. That means that they are about to open up a gate. They're about to open up a portal. And the Titan means the dark moon. It's a dense moon that's about to hit the earth. Because basically what it means is that those people that is in power, whatever control that they had, it is about to end because they are now gone, right? Just like the Titanic ship. So now that the submarine has went down there in the same place, it is now gone. It is now destroyed, and those people are now destroyed. So whatever they had control over, they no longer have control over it. So now we are about to see a new beginning. But in this new beginning, we are going to be headed towards dark days. Because in order to start a new beginning, the dead has to end and the new has to rise. Now we're about to see our government collapse. We're about to see the money collapse. We're about to see the electricity go out. We're about to go through now the Great Reset. Because now they did their symbolism on to start this great reset. So what they did was they reenacted the Titanic ship. That's why these 5 billionaires are not, to me, in my opinion, these 5 billionaires are not really dead. It was basically a symbolism. It's either they was never on that submarine, or they got off of that submarine before it even went all the way down in there. Or what they could have did was, while they was going down there, they opened up a portal to go somewhere else. Because just to let y'all know, portals is all over the earth. Like, you don't even know. You could be walking through a portal every day and don't even know it. Like, we go through portals every single day and don't even know them, because we are living in a simulation. We are energy. So you could be walking through a portal and don't even know it. You could be having a great day, then all of a sudden your day just flipped and everything just go downhill. Now you're mad, you're pissed off, everything is going bad. You could have went through a portal and don't even know it. So everything that went on was basically a ritual. It was a ritual that they really done in front of our faces. You got 5 billionaires that went on a submarine ship and it went down, and it so-called exploded. You had all these billionaires and all these millionaires go on the Titanic, and it sank, and it's a wreck. And all of these people that was on this submarine and this Titanic ship, they all had great power in something. So if you research all 5 of these people, look at what they had power over. Look at what they own and look at what they had power over. That's why the name of the submarine was called Open Gate, because they are going to open up a gate. And now that the gate is now open, now the Titan moon is about to come in. We're about to see some dark days because the moon is dense. It's a very low frequency moon. And for y'all that really don't know it, the earth is a very dense earth. Not because of the people, not because of the way that we created the earth. The earth is, if you look it up and research it, the earth alone is a dense planet. The planet Earth alone is a dense planet. So we're about to see some dark days. And like I said in my video, if you look into Joe Biden, he said that we was facing dark winter. He said that back in 2021. Matter of fact, he said it a lot through his campaign, that we're going to be facing dark winter. But no one never knew what dark winter meant. Dark winter means that it's going to be a great collapse. It's going to be many people dying. It's going to be many people starving. It's going to be many people homeless. We're about to see a lot of killings. We're about to see conflict. We're about to see looting. We're about to see all of these things. We are heading into dark winter. Dark winter doesn't really mean that it's going to be in the wintertime. It means that when you're in the dark and when it's winter, that means you are alone. You are by yourself. And right now, we are headed into the Great Reset. So now is the time to really not be surprised of anything. And, you know, our food is now being contaminated even more. They now approved lab-grown chickens. You know, it's a lot of things that's about to go down because they are prepping us for this mark. So the Great Reset is about to happen, and they already prepping us up. This is why I said just try not to be distracted. Try not to let anything that they push out into the media, that's when you know that it's a distraction going on. That's when you know. But in this particular case, not only was it a distraction, but it was also a ritual that they done in our faces. And if you're not aware of these rituals that they do, it's like I didn't know exactly what it was when it first happened. But once I began to put my mind together and read in between the lines and look at how certain things was coordinated, it was something extremely off. And a lot of people noticed that it's something off about this whole situation, but they can't put their mind to it. So basically, I just put your mind together. It was basically a ritual what they done. And we are about to be in our birth pains. Birth pains mean that we're going to have, America's about to go through a lot of pains. Because when it comes down to birth pain, that means we're about to be reborn. So get prepared.